All right, so day 3 now. Day 1 and day 2, we focused on you, 100% you, no matter what. Because just like when you're in an airplane, right? What do they teach you? If the air mask fall down and you got to supply oxygen, put it on yourself first before you put it on your child or your wife, right? Before you take care of your neighbor. You got to take care of you. You got to get you to the level to where you need to be so that you can perform at the levels that you need to perform at to have that elevated marriage, to have that elevated life. So day 3, now we're going to get into what you can do for your wife. Get off your fucking ass and take some chores off her hands. I hate even saying it like that. I hate saying take the chores off her hands because it's not her chores. It's your chores. It's your kingdom too. This is your kingdom we're talking about. Don't put all the power in her hands. Don't put all the stress onto her. This ain't the 1950s anymore. This isn't where, a man goes out and earns the money and the wife stays home and handles everything else. It's just not the way we do things anymore. 99 times out of 10, your wife's probably working too anyway, and if she isn't, it still does give you an excuse to just say, she handles all the shit at home. I did that. My wife was working as well. And when I started backing away, when I started fucking up in our marriage, that's kind of one of the things I did was I backed away at home. I put more into my work and my business and even working out than I did her, than I did my household, my kingdom. My wife handled the kids. My wife handled the bills. My wife handled the chores in the house, but it ain't her fucking chores. Once I realized that, because that's the way I grew up. I saw my dad. He'd work all day, come home, sit on the couch, drink a beer while my mom was up, cooking and doing the dishes and cleaning and doing laundry and everything else. So I thought that's how it was. I thought that's how it's supposed to be. So it took a rude awakening for me to realize that ain't how it's supposed to fucking be. Because not only am I putting all the stress on her, I'm also giving her all the power. She runs the kingdom. Instead of her wearing the crown of the queen and me wearing the crown of the king, now she's wearing both. She got both of them. She got all the power and all the stress that goes along with it. Once I started taking some of that shit off her plate, and I realized this is a team effort. This isn't the Julie show. This isn't my wife's house. Once I realized that we have to be a team and we have to run this household together and this castle together, that's when things started to shift. First, I had to get myself in order. And once I did that, I started to see that shit. I started to see that myself. My wife didn't even have to bring it up to me. I'm like, fuck, she's over here doing all this shit and I'm not doing anything. And it's not her. You don't need to help her because it ain't her fucking job. It's both of your job. It's both of your house. It's both of your kingdom. You're a team. Start acting like it. So today's challenge is to find something big that she typically does. It's cook dinner, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, sweeping and mopping the floors, whatever the fuck it is. Do it for her. Not for her. Just take it off her plate because she's the one that usually does it. You do it today. Show her that you're going to be a teammate. Show her that you're going to change. That all this shit is for not. That all this shit isn't for not. You spending time away at the gym and or running and exercising. Show her that this isn't something that's just for you. Show her this for her too, because when you do that, things are going to start to shift. When things start to shift, that's when change happens. Start taking control of your house. You should pay the bills together. You should raise the kids together. It shouldn't be her tucking the kids into bed every night. It shouldn't be her cooking dinner and doing the dishes every night. It shouldn't be her always doing the laundry. It shouldn't be her always doing the floors. It shouldn't be her always cleaning and straightening it up. You have to share that shit because you're a team. Now you got to start acting like it. So that's your assignment today. Find something big, something grand. And this has to be something that you do consistently going forward too. This can't be something that you do one time and then never do again. So everything that we're talking about here in this challenge is for you to continue to do going forward. This is just 7 days. I can only give you so much in 7 days. accomplish so much in 7 days, but I'm giving you the tools, giving you the ammo to where you can hit your targets, where you can, elevate the marriage as long as you stay consistent and keep doing what you learn. So that's it for today. Get off your ass, do something for your wife. See you tomorrow.